For students that might be interested in selling insurance, what would you say are some strengths that they need to have, some characteristics that they need to have?
I have a cousin who was also, he was a superintendent at Cleveland Public Schools. His youngest son approached me about, we were at a family reunion last November, and he had his life on track. He thought he started school at Oklahoma Baptist University a year ago and decided he wanted to be a chiropractor and have a chiropractic office with a physical therapist and a gym, and he was working towards that goal. His father retired from being a superintendent and immediately went to work for Edward Jones. And honestly, the freedom from the office and the income difference got Dylan, my cousin's youngest son, to looking at a different path. And so we had this conversation. What insurance seems pretty awesome, and some insurance companies you can sell financial products as well. And I said, it's great, Dylan. You have the freedom to go out and meet people. You have the freedom to go do stuff. It's very rewarding. You're your own boss for the most part. Well, what do I do to get my foot in the door on that? I'm just a college kid. And I said, well, with shelter insurance, the best thing you're going to be able to do is go find a shelter agent nearby and say, hey, I'm really interested. I don't cost very much. I'm eager to talk to people. Well, that's one big plus, is be open with people, be eager to talk to them, and know what you're selling, learn your business. And so next thing I hear, I'm at a shelter meeting. That was in November, when a shelter meeting in January. The shelter agent in Cleveland had hired Dylan, a college student, to work a few afternoons a week, and on Friday afternoon, and he works for me a little bit on Saturday. But Dylan's learning the business.
Absolutely.
He's learning how to write. He's learning what he's going to need to pass his test. He's learning how to write some policies, and he's learning what it takes to be an agent, and he'll be a great one.
Yes, that's amazing. So even just knowing how you went from one, jumping from education to basically sales or insurance, do you recommend students looking at internship or job shadowing or?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Most certainly. Begin to figure out what you want to do.
Yep.
Go into that profession. Like I told Dylan, go into that profession with the attitude of, I want to learn something. I'm not here to get a job and make money.
Yep.
That's part of, I want to learn something, and begin to learn, number one, do I really like this? Do I really like, with insurance, especially now with the climate of insurance, everybody's prices are going up everywhere. People are getting canceled right and left. Property insurance costs a lot in Oklahoma. Car insurance is increasing. COVID did us no favors. And so we deal with people who, I don't want to use the term gripe about but you're not happy about your insurance premiums, and I don't even know who you're insured with.
Right.
It's a topic at your house sometimes.
Right.
I know that you have children that drive cars, and that was a topic when they got their cars and when they got their license, and you and Bobby were, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's this much. Well, and your daddy couldn't believe it was that much either, neither could mine. So we visit with people about that. We visit with people about their proper coverages. And so my background in education, the plus that I got from that, of course I had to talk to people all the time. I talk to parents all the time. Usually parents want to know how good their children are doing. And then when I became principal, I unfortunately had to talk to them about the bad stuff too.
Sure.
So that prepared me. But number one, what it did for me, I met everybody across Sequoyah County with the two schools that I was involved in, and then the coaching that I was involved in, the things that I got to do through school. I met people all over Sequoyah County, and I introduced myself. All he goes, Randall Baker or Rat Baker. My nickname is Rat Baker. Got that back when I was just a little guy. My grandpa called me Rattler. It got shortened. And so that's what you see on my billboard is Randall Rat Baker. Why? Because that's what folks around here know me as.
That's
And
right.
I want them to feel like, they can trust me, so that.
Absolutely. Well, and really summing up like your career, you're an educator and you're great. You offer great customer service. So people, you're relational. And so those two strengths together just kind of combined your career paths and your strengths. Yeah.
Yes. Our office is known as, and has always been known as, a service office. We don't just sell it and, here's you an 800 number.
Right.
We have that, and we have a website, and we have an app. But we want people to come in and see us.
Right.
We want them to pick up a calendar, visit with us, let us know what's going on. We're going to try. We for many, many, many years we sent, and it just got cost prohibitive. We sent a birthday card to everyone that had at least comp and collision insurance full coverage on their cars, and a homeowner's policy with us or a life policy with us. We're going to send them a birthday card, but we got to where, hey, we're doing that online now, or a phone call, and we still try to send out obituary or bereavement cards when we know that one of our customers or a family member has passed away. We want them to know that we're interested. We care about those people.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well,
we're not just we spend time taking care of our customers.
Yes, that's amazing.
And that's a big part of a business, any business that you're in.
Absolutely. So what kind of training, so essentially, do you have to have a college degree to sell insurance?
You do not.
Okay, so you do not. So if a student was interested in this career path, your biggest recommendation would be to find an agent that would let you shadow or have work-based learning opportunities.
Yes,
Okay.
but I would also recommend schooling.
Okay.
I would recommend
Yep.
furthering your education. I'm a
Yep.
big believer in education.
Absolutely.
I don't think that I think that it makes you a more well-rounded person.
Absolutely.
It gives you more options.
Okay, I love that. I agree. So tell us about what is most rewarding about this career and what are the biggest challenges about your career?
The most rewarding are the people that I get to work with every day. The folks that come in and see me, the folks that call me, what's going on, how can we help you out? Generally people call us when they need insurance, or when they have a terrible problem. And I like being the person who is speaking for a company who will take care of them. We have horror stories of many companies who, and I'm not going to talk bad about any company, but I do have stories from people who come in my office. They didn't pay anything on this claim. They didn't do any. They paid half of what I thought. They didn't take care of my full roof. They didn't. And Shelter Insurance has I think this is the 6th year in a row that we have won the J.D. Power Associates award for our claims handling and our claims payouts. George Glenn taught me, and I'll never ever forget this lesson. You pay out claims with the same smile on your face and the same attitude that you take their premium payments.
That's so good.
And so that's what we strive to do. We want to treat people fairly. We want to. So that's rewarding. The challenges are the insurance climate in Oklahoma. I was looking on the computer before I came over here. It seems like we got storms coming. Well, that just makes me tense anymore.
Sure.
And that's the worst time in a person's life when they have around here, when they have high winds, hail, their roof's lifted off, they've had some damage, and they don't know what to do. Well, I do.
Yep.
So call me.
Absolutely.
Give me a call. Let me come and help you, and I'm glad to come out and help.
That's amazing. So moving into our last couple of questions, students that are interested in selling insurance, what does the compensation look like?
The compensation, there are two types of insurance agent. You can be a captive insurance agent, and that's what I am. I sell for Shelter Insurance, and we have a sister company called Daniel Boone Agency. Shelter Insurance sells a full line of insurance. We sell personal lines, we sell commercial lines, we sell life insurance. But there are some things that we do not insure. Number one, if you have a dump truck, we're not necessarily interested in that. If you have a business where you might be a welder, we're not necessarily interested in that. So Daniel Boone Agency allows me to call them and say, where can I look for this insurance? They give me another place to quote. And I have that place. I use it a lot. It's over in Arkansas. And they will give me back a quote. It's not as easy as Shelter. Shelter, I just fill the stuff out on the page that I have and submit it. The other place takes a little more application process, but it's usually more. And then on the other flip side of that, if a person has some problems with their driving, they have too many accidents, if they have some problems with drinking and driving, and they come into our door and want to buy insurance, it's not really in Shelter's appetite. We're not going to want that kind of policy. So we also offer progressive auto insurance where we can sell those kind of policies.
Okay, great.
I forgot
you're good.
my train of thought. So I'm captive, and then we have independent agents.
Okay.
Independent agent would be like many of the named agencies here in Salisaw. They may sell several different lines of insurance, several different carriers.
Okay.
Their compensation is going to be a little better than mine with the way they work with each one of those companies. They may be compensated 10 to 15%, where I may be compensated 7 to 10% on just personal and commercial lines.
Okay, that makes great sense. Okay, and so looking back over your life, what do you wish you had known? What would be some advice you would offer your younger self?
I also have other businesses. One of my other businesses that I was fortunate enough to, my wife and I were fortunate enough to get in probably about 20 years ago was mini storage buildings. Always have several irons in the fire.
That's good.
I do lots, I stay active. I do lots of stuff. I help my brother-in-law with the cows. I've got a few cows. I help my brother-in-law and sister. They pretty much take care of our farm up at the mountain now. I repair lots of engines. I like four-wheelers and lawnmowers and things like that, tillers. Matter of fact, I fixed a tiller last night for a fellow. I stay busy. I weld. I do a lot of cooking, smoking. I duck hunt with a group of people, and I play golf. This business allows me to do all that stuff. But to know, walking out of college, knowing what I know right now, if I could tell young Randall Baker, several years ago, my wife and I were able to buy her dad, George's. They built a mini storage here in town. It's got about 60 units in it. And him and I think he had 4 or 5 partners. Later on, 2 of those partners bought everyone else out. And we bought the mini storages here in Salisaw. They still have a number of mini storages in Stillwell. That has been out of all my investments, all my business ventures, that has been the easiest. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of maintenance to it. There's not a lot of activity goes into it. We just collect our rents on that. And had I known years and years ago, I would like to have about 100 doors in every little town I could drive to. Towns are getting saturated with that, but anybody that owns mini storages will tell you, oh man, that's just the greatest thing ever.
That's great.
But Shelter is very good to me. Shelter, if you work hard enough, we just came back from the island of Hawaii. They sent us on a trip this year. Yes, and Shelter has sent us to Mexico. They've sent us to Ireland. They've sent us to Canada twice. Palm Springs. I'm sure I'm leaving some out, but
wow, that's amazing.
Dominican Republic.
Amazing.
Yes, Shelter sends us on their Conference of Champions. They allow, and every Conference of Champions is just to the 9s.
Wow.
So
that's
take very good care of their agents.
Yeah,
and so
that's amazing.
it's very rewarding.
Well, thank you so much for your time. If you guys want to learn more about insurance, go see Randall Baker here in Sallisaw.
You bet.